Now I will load the trigger actions on these other buttons. We'll start with the breakfast button. So let's come over to our layers panel. We'll turn off our splash text so it doesn't get in the way, and we'll turn on breakfast. We'll start there. Again, we've got to turn all these into buttons. So I'll select this, go over to button, create new, and here we'll call it breakfast. I'll abbreviate it here, breakfast photo. Select this one, turn it into a button, header, and here we'll select this one, now I give these ones very logical hours: breakfast header, breakfast photo, breakfast hours. And that is going to help us as we move along, because I'm keeping the names similar so that when we make some of the changes, these will all be together, because it's going to list them alphabetically and we'll see them stuck together like that. So let's create our animations now. Sometimes if you click here, you'll get the direct select tool selected and you can't really do anything with it, so you've just got to click away and click back. So it's a photo, it's got the object or the button selected in this particular case. So we'll come over here, and for this one we'll choose a fade in like that. Again, preview it right away, so click here and then it fades in. If you want the timing to be a little bit longer, of course you can just nudge it up a little bit. A quarter of a second can be quite a lot. So we'll do that. But you probably want to write these down, the timing, because you want them to be consistent once we start creating the lunch and the dinner buttons as well. So you don't want different animations. Although it may be fun to create, it'll look awful to the user. So we'll go to our breakfast button, and this one here we'll choose fly in from the top. I'm going to do some basic simple ones here. I'm not actually going to do anything too fancy there. There we go. We have that coming in and this one coming in like that. Then we'll have the time and we'll just have it fly in from the bottom. I'm going to choose this, fly in from bottom, and we'll come here. There we go. Now let's select the button so that we can trigger these actions. So I'll come over here and I'll add the animation. I'll choose the animation, and here's where it comes in useful to give them the same type of name, because you start to see them together like this. So we'll bring in the photo, and then we'll add another animation. We'll bring in the header, add another animation, and then we'll apply it to the time. So let's close that up, and we will preview everything like this. It comes in, and if we click on the button, now notice it's coming in as we load it. So if I just refresh it like this, they automatically come in. We don't want this now, because we want it only to come up when we trigger this button. So we've got to select these individual items here, go over to our animation, and every time we've got to turn off on page load. So we'll go here on page load, turn this off. I think I got this one, just let me double check. Yep, on button event like that. Now when we load our animation, hit breakfast, it comes in. However, it's a little slow here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to link these two so that they come in together. So I'll select my button here and go to the timing panel. So we've got the photo and the header, and we'll just link them together like this. So let's come down, preview it, hit the button. There they animate together, and that speeds it up. I could animate all three of them if I wanted, but I'm just going to keep it this way.